Russia's air defense systems have already faced US-made Tomahawk cruise missiles and failed to intercept them effectively. According to Ukraine's Center for Countering Disinformation under the National Security and Defense Council, the head of the center, Andriy Kovalenko, made the statement in a post on his official Telegram channel following US President Donald Trump's recent announcement that NATO would provide Tomahawk missiles to support Ukraine's defense. Kovalenko recalled that Russian and Syrian forces previously encountered Tomahawks during US strikes on military facilities in Syria in 2017 and 2018. He noted that Russian and Syrian reports at the time claimed massive interceptions of the missiles, but independent analysis found that most of the launched weapons reached their intended targets. According to Kovalenko, the Tomahawk's effectiveness stems from its low flight altitude and complex navigation system, which makes detection and interception extremely difficult. Successful defense against such missiles requires a dense network of low-altitude radar systems, rapid data transmission, and highly coordinated air defense responses, conditions Russia and Syria failed to achieve. He added that systems like the S-400 and Pantsir remain poorly suited for countering Tomahawk-class cruise missiles. Coordinated package launches in which multiple missiles are fired simultaneously further overload air defenses and increase the likelihood of successful strikes. Kovalenko emphasized that developing Ukraine's own long-range strike capabilities and expanding radar cooperation with international partners is essential to counter future threats. Without a reliable detection network, any air defense system becomes a tool of propaganda rather than real protection, he said. Earlier, Fox News reported that President Donald Trump warned he might send Tomahawk cruise missiles to Ukraine if Russia refuses to settle the war. Speaking aboard Air Force One, Trump called the weapon very offensive and said he would consider discussing the idea directly with Vladimir Putin. If this war is not going to get settled, I'm going to send them Tomahawks, he told reporters. The potential supply of US Tomahawk missiles to Ukraine has raised extreme concern in the Kremlin, which warned that the war has reached a very serious dramatic moment, with tensions escalating from all sides. The topic of Tomahawks is of extreme concern, Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov said, and added that now is really a very dramatic moment in terms of the fact that tensions are escalating from all sides. Meanwhile, Peskov highlighted what he called the grave implications of this range, noted that some older versions of the missile are nuclear capable, according to the US Congressional Research Service. Just imagine, a long-range missile is launched and is flying, and we know that it could be nuclear. What should the Russian Federation think? Just how should Russia react? Military experts overseas should understand this, Peskov said. Russian President Vladimir Putin previously warned that providing these missiles would be a qualitatively new stage of escalation, claiming they cannot be used without the direct involvement of US military personnel. Dmitry Medvedev, Russia's ex-president, known for his inflammatory remarks, said that supplying Tomahawks to Ukraine could end badly for everyone, and first of all, for Trump himself. It has been said 100 times that you can't tell a nuclear-armed Tomahawk from a conventional one in flight, Medvedev said, claiming that only the US could carry out such an attack, not Ukrainian personnel. Ukraine has already deployed Flamingo-type missiles against Russian territory, but this is not the only Ukrainian development capable of reaching distances over 1,000 kilometers, said Ukrainian MP and head of the Ukrainian delegation to NATO PA, Yehor Chernev, on the Espresso TV channel. He confirmed the use of Flamingo, noting that further details fall under the competence of the General Staff. According to him, the confirmed hits, more than 1,000 kilometers inside Russia, and the damage inflicted there indicate the existence of such missiles. This is not the only missile used by Ukraine at such distances against the Russian Federation. We have many different missiles with various ranges, including Pantsir, Peklo, and the same Neptune. And now, I hope that Sapsan, a ballistic missile, will also complete its testing, unlike the previous ones, which were all cruise missiles, he said. Yehor Chernev emphasized that various weapons developments are underway in Ukraine, each with its own purpose and specific uses. According to him, the country is now producing not only missiles, but also so-called missile drones. The MP clarified that there are already several dozen such deep strike systems capable of delivering deep strikes into Russian territory. Each of them has its own specifics, in particular being designed to effectively overcome Russian air defense systems and to place additional strain on them. But believe me, we are developing, and more products are appearing, not only Flamingo, but others that strike the territory of the Russian Federation, the Ukrainian MP said. As Glavred wrote, aviation expert Anatoly Krapchinsky noted that although the Flamingo missile has a relatively simple design, it has significant modernization potential and could, in its characteristics, approach the American Tomahawk. In Krapchinsky's view, the Flamingo is a promising and economical solution that could become an important asset in the arsenal of Ukraine's defense forces. He also compared it to the Tomahawk, stressing that further technological developments opens additional possibilities for the Flamingo. Flamingo, of course, is not the American Tomahawk, which can change its target during the execution of a combat mission, but it can become that. Composite materials, the appearance of its own engine, etc. All of this lies ahead, but we need something to strike Russian territory with. Let's start striking already, the expert said on the program Fabrika News. Recall, Ukraine has begun using FP5 Flamingo cruise missiles to strike Russia's energy infrastructure. According to The Economist, these missiles are significantly faster than drones, fly about 50 meters above the ground, and have a range of over 3,000 kilometers and carry a 1,150 kilogram warhead. Rifat Chubarov, head of the Majlis of the Crimean Tatar people, said that pro-Ukrainian residents of occupied Crimea hope that the Flamingo will be used to strike the Crimean Bridge. The newly developed cruise missile, with a declared range of around 3,000 kilometers, has considerable potential. Even if its real capabilities turn out to be lower than stated, it is capable of inflicting serious damage in the European part of Russia. According to The Economist, it took only about 9 months to put this missile into serial production, rather than years or decades.